Hello friends, welcome to Aryavardhan tutorials. Myself Deepa. I have done my MTech in computer science and engineering. So I have 3 years of teaching experience and currently I'm working as a trainer. Okay. So we have started this Aryavardhan tutorials to conduct the online classes for the students of Diploma, Engineering, BCA, MCA, and here we are going to give the online coaching classes for C, C++, Java, Python programming languages, and you will be getting the courses online. Either you like to get you want the classes for one to one or in the group, so we will be providing for you. And after the completion of the course, we'll provide the materials of the particular languages, and we are also conducting coaching classes for all the computer science subjects which are included in diploma, engineering, BCA and MCA students. So if anyone are in need, please do contact me with the below email address. Okay, so deepa.8579@gmail.com. Okay, so thank you. So today I am going to give the webinar on the Python programming language. So let us see what the Python programming is. Okay. So Python programming. So today I am going to discuss you about the contents like what is Python, history, versions, features, uses of Python, why Python, and syntactical comparisons and data types and so on. Okay. So now here friends, Python is one of the simple programming language which is easy to understand and it is used for the general purpose of coding, and Python works on different platforms. Simple, very English-like statements is used for the syntax here, and very fewer lines are used for coding compared to Java and C++. Okay? So Python is also one of the object-oriented programming languages like C++ and Java. So why this Python is different from those two language, we'll let you know. Okay. So it can be treated as a procedural way, an object-oriented way, or in the functional way. So okay. So this Python language was it is always in the increasing order, like the demand for the Python language is always in the incremental order from 2012 to up to the today. Okay, so it is the trending language which is presently used by many companies, and they are working with the Python language. Okay, so this is about the growth of the Python language comparing to other programming languages. So let us see the history of the Python. So history of Python means it was first appeared in 1990, which is 30 years ago. So it was created by Guido van Rossum, and he is the person who developed this Python language. So it was developed in Netherlands and by the Python Software Foundation. And the first version it was released in 1994, and second version in 2000, and third version in 2008. And currently we are using the 3.9 or 3.8 version which was released in 2019. Okay. So these are the history of Python, and why the name Python came for this language means like there was one show called as Monty Python, which was frequently seen by this Guido van Rossum. So he named it as the Python language. Okay, so this is all about the history of the Python. So now let us see what are the features of it. So it is easy to learn, expressive language, and it is one of the open source, and it is easily available on the internet. You can easily download it. Okay? So some GUI programming it supports, then cross-platform language, object-oriented. It is one of the object-oriented language, and has automatic garbage collection, means like if any variable which you have used in the programming is not of it is not used in further, then the particular location is freed and it can be reused for other purpose also. Okay, so like this is about the garbage collection, automatic garbage collection, then interpreted language and many more. So this is the best language and best compared with C and C++, C++, Java. Okay, So who are all presently using this Python language? So these are all the companies which are going to use this Python language. Facebook also is one of the company which is which should be included here. Okay, so these are about the companies. Next, uses of Python. Where this Python is used, it is used for web development on the server side, for the software development, for testing, for mathematics, for system scripting, for the data science, machine learning, and for other programming language and many more. So these are the uses of Python. So this use of Python, which we are going to see it in the pictorial representation. Okay. Next, the Python 2 was developed, so the updated version came. Now presently we are using the Python 3. So for security purpose, the particular Python 2 has been updated. Okay, so there are many IDEs, that is integrated development environment, which helps for the user or for the persons to work with the Python language. So like Tony, PyCharm, NetBeans, Eclipse. There are many more IDEs which supports this Python language. Okay. So syntax comparison. So comparing this syntax with the other programming languages, like we know that how the C language syntax will be, C++ will be, and Java. Okay. So for this particular comparison, comparing to the Python language, simply we are going to use the readable English like statements. Okay, comparing with the Java and C++. Next, the Python uses new lines to complete the command. Means like we are going to use the semicolon for the end of the to point out for the end of the line in the C and Java, C++ and Java. Whereas in Python we are not using any semicolon or parenthesis for telling that it is the end of the line or it is the beginning of the function, end of the function, like parenthesis which we are going to use. So those are all not used in this Python language. Okay, the main thing here it is that the line indentation, that is the main thing which is the uh, main of beauty of this Python program. Okay, so indentation is must and should required in Python language. Like what we are going to use the braces to start and end of the function. Okay, so like this, the particular line indentation, how it works, I will be telling you in the further part. Okay, so next, all the variables which should be declared in Java and C++ like int, float, char, double. Whereas here in Python, there is no need of declaring the particular variables here. Okay? Each type of variable it should be, so it is not declared in this Python language. So let us see. So for printing a simple message like Python, so for printing like Python versus Java, Python versus C++. So here, see here. So this is the Java program for which executes with 3 to 4 lines for executing a simple Python versus Java. Okay, for executing this statement. So it needs 3 to 4 lines. Whereas in C++ also it needs 3 lines, like header files, main, cout. Okay, so, but in Python, we use only print followed by the statement to be outputted. Okay. So this is the main difference between Python, Java, and C++. So by seeing this, what do you find that Python is easier than Java or Java and C++, friends? So okay, and the coding is very easy, that can be understood easily. Okay. Next. So how many types of data types are there in Python? So like numeric, dictionary, boolean, set, and sequence type. Numeric means it consists of integer, complex number, float. Complex number is nothing but the number which contains and real part and imaginary part. Okay. So integer means it is of the whole numbers. Floating point which contains a decimal number. So dictionary means it is a set of the variables which different types of variables are included in this dictionary. So it is a set of variables. Boolean means which gives us the output, whether it is true statement or whether it is a false statement. So we are going to get the true or false in the output statement. So set is nothing but the, what is a set? It is the group of it is a group of different kinds of variables included in the particular Next one is sequence type. Sequence type includes the strings, tuple, and list. So it is the strings are nothing but the set of characters. Tuples are also nothing but the set of values. But here list and tuples are the same type. Like list and tuples, which includes the set of variables. But main difference between list and tuple is that list values can be changed, whether the tuple, whereas the tuple values cannot be changed. So this is the main difference between tuple and the list over here. Now let us see the simple example. So see here, for printing an a particular hello word, we use the syntax like print hello word. Only this one. Okay. Next one, str is one of the variable which is of the string type. I have not declared str like it is whether it is string, float, cat, double. Okay. So just str is equal to Monty Python. I have considered this Monty Python value and I have stored in the value variable like str. So if I print str of 3, then the third position, the value which is in the 3 means str of 3 means it is pointing to t. Why 3? Why t? 0, 1, 2 and 3. So here t will be printed. Okay. So like that, the characters from the particular string can be accessed using this square bracket. So this is one of the beauty of the Python, where only 3 statements are used for displaying the output and for accessing the particular character from the string. Okay. So next one is input. Input, what is this input? Like scanf and cin we are going to use in C++ C for accessing the value from the user, for taking the values from the user. But here we are going to use the statement called input. So name is the one variable. See here, I have not declared any of the type like string and all. Just simply I have written that name. So input means I am going to enter the name by enter your name. So the value which you are going to enter the name using the input function, that is stored in the name value. So by printing the particular name, what the name you have entered, that will be displayed. Only this one. Okay. So next one is a name dot upper, upper, lower, and many more functions are there in Python, which some more like this. One more beauty of this Python is that so many built-in packages will be available for you. So no need of declaring it declaring it, which makes you uh, difficulty to understand the program or difficulty to write the program. Okay. So all the built-in packages will be available for you. Just you have to look into it and you can work on it. Okay. So name dot upper, which converts the particular name into uppercase and name into lowercase, and that will be printed here. So this is the print statement where a is equal to plus plus, which indicates the concatenation of two strings here. So a is the one string which contains the name which you have entered. So a is equal to the particular name will be printed here. Similarly, the name which here this A which contains the name which is in the uppercase, and this B which contains the name which is in the lowercase. So that will be printed here. So now let us see. So this is the output. So first hello word will be printed. As I said, str of 3 means C will be printed. Then enter your name, Deepa. So I have given enter your name will be displayed. You have to write Deepa. Then that will be outputted. So next one is A is the value which contains in the uppercase and B is the value which contains in the lowercase. So now friends, so do you find this Python language easy compared to the other language? Yes or no? Okay. So now next example I'm going to tell you that simply which type of the particular the value is. Okay. So print type of A. So what is this A value? A value is 5 here. So 5, which type of 5 is this? Which type of 5.8 is this? And which type of C is this? Okay. So here 5 is nothing but it is one of the integer variable, and 5.8 means it is one of the floating point. And as I told you in the before that in the data types, like complex number, C is nothing but a complex number we are going to see here, which contains real part and imaginary part. Okay. So type of C means it is a complex type should be outputted. So type of A is class int, type of B is class float, and type of C is class complex. You are going to get it as a output. So this is about the simple output of the simple coding part of this programming language Python. Okay. So friends, if you need anyone who are interested in learning the Python, C, C++, Java, any other subjects which you find difficulties, please do contact me, and please do mail me to the below mail ID which I have mentioned here. So deepa.8579@gmail.com. So I will be very happy to teach you, and you will, and I assure you that by the end of the course you will be a perfect learner of the Python language. At the end you are going to get the course materials which you will be course material which you are going to get, and easily so that it is easy for you to learn. Okay. So thank you for watching my webinar on Python language. So if you want more any information about any other languages or anyone, please do contact me for, with the email ID. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everyone.